Oh, snap. Sorry about that. I fucking bashed my hand and ripped off a scab. Which obviously sucked so much. All right, here we go. Damn. Nothing like ripping a good scab off right before reading. Jesus Christ. Honestly, there's been some fucked up energy today. Today was like the biggest day in history. And I'm going to tell you why. Today was a judgment day. And depending kind of how your day went today is kind of like what people want for you in the world. What has been wished upon you. And you know what they say? That's not the right angle. If they wish it upon you, so shall it be. It's going to come back to them times 3. Okay, what up, everybody on the chat? Holy crap, there is a lot of you there all of a sudden. Hope everyone's having a great, fantastic day as judgment takes hold. I had no water today. And it was kind of a big deal today to have water, and it got taken away. And the way that I saw that was that there are people that Collective is dealing with that are using some type of an emotional status to control Collective within. Right? So today was like the judgment day. Today was like, okay, are you going to keep crying? Or are you going to fucking deal with what you need to deal with? You know, you're going to put your big boy pants on and stop the waterworks. And if they didn't stop the waterworks, then, you know, something's going to happen. I don't know. Okay, I can't tell you everything just yet. But let me tell you, to start a reading off like that so violently to make me bleed, like I'm bleeding, readings never start that way. So it makes it seem like, to me, like I'm already getting a personal attack because of this reading. Which to me, if you don't know me by now, I will take a shot or two for Collective to get the message out. Because I don't really give a shit. I've been fucking punched before. I know what it feels like. And when like you're made of steel, it doesn't really hurt that bad. So, again, metaphorically speaking, this is the analogy I'm going to have to use the whole deck. Look at the size of this fucking deck I'm making. You want your fucking tarot read? Here you go. Okay. Tell me what's going on. Whew. It's getting hot. Okay, we got mercy. We have connection in reverse and loser in reverse. As above, so below. Okay, so there is somebody that you have some type of connection to out there. Okay, and okay, so this person knows that they have lost you for good. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if they're an ex. I don't know if they're a family member. I don't know, but you have turned on them for good. Okay. And what really sucks about that is you have, like, in their mind, you haven't gone anywhere. You might be long gone in your life, but this person is still there. Okay. And they have some of the, like, deepest feelings for you that are it's like eating this person alive. As above, so below. Inside and out. Like, this person doesn't want to relax. Like, they are spun out. They keep seeing these signs that are telling them, turn around, wrong way. Don't call this person. And then they go out of their way to get in contact with you. It's just like they're looking for an answer with you. Like, you're the answer. And it's yes in reverse. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. But they see it as, and then they make fucking weed in reverse. They're like not relaxing at all. They can't relax, okay? They're seeing all these signs. They're watching you. They've got an eye on you, wherever the fuck that means, okay? They got an eye on you. And you're like growing. They're growing you inside of them. Like, it's crazy. They just won't, like, I don't know what it is that's in your veins, but this person wants it. There's the Ace of Cups, deadline, and the peace pipe. You got two marijuana cards. I accidentally put them on top of each other. So I feel like you're going to get an offer from somebody else. And somebody might, like, literally, okay, so put it this way. I think there's somebody around you that you tried to chill with. Okay, weed in reverse. Like, you tried connection in reverse. You tried to connect with them. You tried to bond with them, right? You tried to sit in their energy, and it didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. Maybe they're holding back everything. Okay, and they're looking for a different answer. They don't know how to answer you. They don't know what to give you. So, and they're seeing all these signs that are telling them to almost like they're getting, I feel like they're getting fucked with. So you're like, okay, while you get fucked with, I'm going to still live my life. I'm still going to move on. As you live your life and still continue to make moves for yourself, okay, that's where this comes in. Now, I don't think this person that you're connected with already is expecting this to come. Okay, so because they're too in their head right now about the signs, they're looking at the wrong signs. Okay, so where there is peace, they're not seeing peace, you know, like they're seeing anxiety. Okay, they feel like possibly as if they've already lost you. They might have felt like you weren't even an option to begin with. Which means I heard that this person they're downsizing themselves, you know, like they're willing to take chopped liver and they're getting filet mignon fucking, you know, just being thrown at them. And they're like, no, I don't deserve that. So they'll go eat fucking cat food. And you're like, what the fuck? Like who? But I mean, you're not going to argue with somebody who's going to throw a filet mignon away. You're like, okay, like, what are you, fucking vegan? Fucking vegan pussy? Like, what are you? Because that seems weird. Why would you throw away such a great gift? Okay, like that's a gift from the universe, okay? It's a nice little fucking fatty piece of steak. Actually, it's pretty lean, but it's a chunk, okay? So it's like offering something to somebody and then they like sit there as if it's a trick or something. Like, well, if I take it, do I have to give you something in return? What? No, not anymore. Thanks. I'm just going to give it to this person over here who's automatically going to give me this, just for even asking them if they want a piece of my steak. Okay? So you are going to, I just heard, you're going to piss somebody off. Somebody who like, okay, and I'm not saying this. I'm not saying like time doesn't really exist, okay? And if you're seeing somebody or you're talking to somebody or whatever like that, I mean, you go how the relationship goes. Like the relationship goes how you want it to go. If you want it to continue, it continues. If you want it to end, it ends. If you don't want to put any energy into it, right? You expect somebody else to put some energy into it. Trust me, that ain't going to work either. We have to work on the relationships in our lives, whether they're friendships, family, loved ones. It doesn't really matter. A relationship is a fucking relationship. It's a ship. You either fucking drive it and take care of it, or give it to somebody else. Let somebody else buy it. Let somebody else take it out for a joy run. If you're just going to let it sit there, right? Because a friendship is something that exists as a thing. Because it is a fucking thing, okay? So whoever this person is, okay, instead of enjoying the boat and instead of telling the boat how much it enjoys its time, it's holding everything back. And because it's holding everything back, the boat is going like, okay, well, you don't love me. And I want to go out with somebody who loves me. I want to go out with somebody who's going to appreciate me, right? While you're sitting there going like, I don't know if I want to drive it around or not. I don't know if I want anybody to see me driving this piece of shit boat around, right? Like there's something that you tried to do. And like, honestly, good for you for trying. Honestly, I am a trier. I will try. I will shoot for the stars. I'll go for fucking anything. I really don't care. If I want it, I go for it. If I don't get it, it's not really any sweat off my back. If I do get it, it's kind of like, holy shit, did I just like win the lottery? Because sometimes I do, okay? Sometimes we win the lottery, and it's not the literal lottery, but it's something that genuinely helps our life, okay? So if you've got somebody in your midst that can't chill with you, they can't vibe out with you, they can't sit with you and have a conversation while this is your energy is, man, if you can't chill with me, there is nothing more we can do, right? If they can't do that, then they're just going to have to watch themselves lose you. Because I think in their mind, they've already lost. They're already a loser. You didn't tell them this, okay? In your mind, they could have been the answer. They could have been the answer to a lot of your fucking problems. But instead they say that they're not worthy of you. Now I just heard Wayne's word, we're not worthy. We're not, you know, like really? They're going to sit at your fucking doorstep and scream that they're not worthy for you? Then they're not. Maybe they're not lying. Maybe their gut is telling them they're not worthy for you, and maybe it's true. I mean, why are they saying it? I mean, are they saying it so much that they're trying to convince themselves of it? Or are they saying it because it's fucking true? Because they know this Ace of Cups is secretly on its way. They know there's somebody else better than them. And if they can't step up to it, it's even any friendship, even fatherhood, motherhood. If you can't fucking step up to the plate, bitch, sit down and let somebody else take the plate. Okay? Because somebody else is going to swing that fucking bat if you don't want to. And I'm looking at this deadline, and it's literally like, you know, heartbeat and then a flat line. Like this, a relationship will die if you don't give it any life. You don't give it any oxygen. You don't give it anything, it's going to flatline. And maybe this person is watching the relationship flatline and they're not going to do anything about it because, again, in their mind, they've already lost. And that sucks. What do you do with that? Oh, so you automatically don't feel good enough for me? What the fuck? Then maybe you're not, right? Maybe you're not. Maybe that's the answer. Right? Hanging around, poking around, not making a decision on something. And that'd be like, you know, having an open job opportunity just being handed to you and you sit on it. Right? You're the first one that this person thought of. If you don't want it, trust me, the job's got to go to somebody and it's not going to go to you. Then it's going to get taken quick. I feel like this is a spot that somebody is I think is giving up to somebody else. Because they feel like they already lost. They already feel like a loser. They already feel like a deadbeat. Conspiracies only. They're trying to cover up how they feel. They don't think they feel the way that they do, so they're covering up their feelings, which is what this Cancer card is. Okay, there's the werewolf card. This person could be like massively moon inflicted, and they don't want to change that. They don't want to control themselves. There's 3 billboards. Okay, so you might actually be physically advertising to this person. This is for sale. If you don't want it, this is up for grabs. Somebody else is going to take it. Okay, because there is something in writing that's like, you know, take it or fucking leave it, right? There's Sherlock. Like, I feel like there's been a crime here. There's the Star. Then we have Fox Mulder. I think there has been a crime here. Okay, oldies but goodies. There's the Clock. So 2 deadline cards. Okay. There's Dreams with Sickness, Mother Nature's Wrath, and the Guilt Trip. Again, that guilt trip, that's a good card to come out because I feel like this person feels like you're guilt tripping them. You're just giving them the job because you're lazy and you're being guilt tripped by them. You know that they want to work there, or they're being a little bit biased. They like you, so they think that you're like this person. Honestly, what really sucks is that this is gonna bite them in the ass. Okay, it's going to bite them in the ass. And it's things like this where they're testing spirit right now. They're testing and that's not something you do. You want to test spirit, you go right ahead. I mean, you can do it. That's part of mission sometimes, is to test what we're being told. But this person thinks that something bad is going to happen. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they do shapeshift a little bit. Maybe they do change sometimes, okay? And they think that they're going to hurt you. They think that they're going to lose their mind one night. They're going to strangle you in your sleep or something like that. They think they're going to commit. It might not be to that degree, but they think they're going to commit a crime against you because of the moon, because of their hidden feelings. Maybe that's what it is. You know, when people suppress, they unleash. And when they decide that they're going to unleash, people get killed. So tell me more. Thank you. Creepy with the fly on the wall. A twist of events and disease. Disease in reverse with a twist of events. Okay, so if you feel like this is you, if you feel like there's like some type of toxicity getting into your head, clouding your judgment, you know, you've got a job and now suddenly you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like, you know, you get offered a position, maybe it's a position within the job, you know, like they say, we're going to give you some more responsibility, we really want you to do this, and you're like, ugh, responsibility, oh my God, I'm not ready for that. But then like, think about it, because sometimes our first initial reaction is like, okay, because it is responsibility. But if you think about it for a little while, okay, then, okay, you know, I'm dropping everything. When I feel like I'm being fucked with, okay, like if I feel like something's coming over me, or I'm getting like a bad message coming through or something, I do Reiki sessions, okay, all free, all over the phone, all on YouTube right here, people, okay? And this lovely lady's name is Alchemy Healing. That's the channel, Alchemy Healing 44, okay? And her name is Owa. She's a certified Reiki master, and she has sessions for everything. Clearing black magic, clearing spells, clearing your energy, clearing your space, clearing your mind, right? Clearing toxicity. Okay, she even has Reiki sessions for increasing your money, okay, increasing your ability to, you know, attract, okay, laws of attraction. She has Reiki sessions on anything, because believe it or not, I didn't really understand what Reiki was until I started doing her reading. Like I started basically doing the Reiki to try to understand what it was. And it's light. Okay, yes, they keep saying it's light healing, but if your third eye is active, this light, when you close your eyes and you're doing these sessions, this light comes down like crystal fucking beams, bro. Okay? This shit fucking clears out a goddamn room of vampires. If you did a fucking clearing of the house Reiki session in a bar, I can guarantee you a fucking fire alarm would go off, because that's the only way you're going to get all that energy out of there. Okay? Is literally by pulling a fire alarm, because everybody carries energy with them. Okay, so if you feel dark night of the soul, if you feel like the fucking full moon is coming and you feel like you're going to change into something, do some fucking serious Reiki healing. And the awesome thing is you don't even have to do anything. Okay, as long as you are safely protected somewhere where you can concentrate on what she's saying, because that's what it is concentrating on the sounds, what she's saying. Okay, if you can picture things with your third eye, then do it. If you don't know how to do that, then simply just sit there. Allow the energy to do the work for you. Right? Because if you can't get the messages from tarot, which is why we do this, then the messages are already inside of you. The way to access those answers is to activate them with light. Okay, light healing, light activation, right? Aligning your chakras. Oh my God, I did this one, align your chakras. It's a long one too. It's like over a half an hour. And my chakras were so unaligned. I was like an ice cream cone. Literally, my root chakra, there was so little energy, and it went up, 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 up. And like my top chakras were so thick. Like I was using my third eye and my throat chakra to do everything, because nothing else was working. My other chakras weren't working, right? So I had to balance all my chakras, and like this is just literally just sitting there, you know, like she tells you to do some things if you know how to do it, and if you don't, then it's light. And like I said, these crystal beams of light come down on you and shit changes. I'm not a liar. I don't lie. I have no reason to tell you about a fucking Reiki session if it wouldn't do anything, okay? I know the power that shit does, and I'm not full of shit. Okay, I know that I tell the truth, so if you want to believe me, believe me. If you don't, then don't. If you think I'm full of shit, think I'm full of shit. But I can tell you this. Free Reiki sessions on YouTube could change your fucking life. Oh, igniting. You know it. You know I love that lady. I will fucking talk about her every day. She changed my life. I did not know what light activation was. And I've been a tarot fucking reader for 10 years. Like, I didn't use light like I did, but I used it in a different way. You know, like I casted my circles and my shield a different way. Right now that I know I can use light that way, I'm going to do it that way. You know what I mean? Like, way more powerful. So put it this way. If you feel like you want to change yourself, like you want to stop hiding your emotions, release, what's in you, like releasing the feelings inside of you is all about your conscience. Okay? Telling people how you feel reflects how you are with yourself. If you tell yourself how much you feel, if you tell yourself how much you love yourself, then it's easier to tell other people how you feel about them and how much you love them and appreciate them. If you don't appreciate yourself, and if you don't tell yourself that you appreciate yourself or love yourself or honor yourself in any way, then it's very hard to honor other people. It's very hard to love other people, right? It all starts with you. Okay, so if you're in a situation where there's an opportunity in your life coming, and you feel like you're not good enough for it, or that you're gonna lose it, that's some type of disease that has like metastasized inside of you. Okay, and that I feel like is another person. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that's somebody else telling you that you don't deserve something, because it feels like you don't deserve something. But if there's something in front of you offering itself to you, and you know that it's meant for you, but the thing in the back of your mind says that it's not, go for it. Because at the end of the day, even if it is a job that you feel you might be underqualified for or something, okay, you might start that job and be like, why do I feel like I know more than the boss? Okay, because that's what intimidation is. That's what things will do to you, especially if you're moon inflicted. You'll start to hear these awful things like you're not good enough and that nobody will ever, fucking want you around and shit. Like, that's just energies that are thin with the veil. Okay, we have times of the year where the veil is very thin, and like the way that spirit can come through, especially times of the day, especially if you're drunk or if you're drinking or if you're high, then those voices come through even harder. Okay, because these are all energies that are circling around you. That's what the earth is made up of, is energy. Energy speaks. Okay, it communicates. Right? That's what we do. If you can't communicate, then you're going to lose out on things. Right? And thank you for the tattoo message. Don't worry, JMS. I saw that. Okay? Right? If you learn to appreciate yourself, then you might not lose out on this opportunity. But let me tell you, if you don't want it, somebody else will take it. That's the thing. Okay? There's always somebody else that's waiting in line for something that collective doesn't want. Okay? It's just sometimes when we get lined up with things that are meant for us, these other things come in and they take our opportunities away from us, okay? Because people are weak. They take the weaker thing, the easier thing, when really the easiest thing looks like the hardest thing, but only because you haven't done it yet. Remember that, okay? Fear is an illusion. It's an illusion. It stops people from living their true life. This little fucking weak ass 4-letter word controls people, you know what I mean? To the bitter end. 2837. Cemetery gates with money on the bottom of the deck. I find that ironic because it's like, if you pick the wrong door, then you're not getting anything. If you death something out, you get the prize. You know? Powerful stuff, man. So powerful. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. Smoke weed every day. That's what I just heard. Smoke weed every day. Yeah, you should smoke weed every day. All right, next message. Take what fucking resonates and take anything that doesn't resonate and throw it away like yesterday's garbage. Okay, we have the contract card and the bingo card. I feel excitement with that because usually the bingo card can be like, who's trying to play a fucking game with you? This life is not a game, bitch. This is not a game. People actually take their life seriously, you know? Some people. So contract with bingo, and we just got the gift with a tarot reading. Ooh. Okay, so the way that I see this is I kind of feel like somebody in collective is going to receive a contract. You might think it's a game. You might be like, is this a joke? And someone's like, no. Like, usually people don't call and joke around about this kind of stuff. Okay, so it looks like, and then with tarot reading, I feel like I really want to say that that is this reading right here. The gift is this reading. The gift is this reading. All right, some lucky little devil in that live is gonna get a gift. Oh, Lordy, Lord, I wonder who it's gonna be. Maybe you, Igniting. You never know. All right, here we go. Give me this contract, please. 9 of Wands. Something you will fucking defend. All right, that's for damn sure. Once you get this, you are not going to give it up, okay? Queen of Swords in reverse with the 10 of Swords. Okay, so don't lie to yourself about, you know, something, this leaving you for dead or something, okay? Like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth and fucking punch it, okay? Like, hey, perfectly imperfect, where the hell have you been, buddy? Sorry about that. What up, what up, what up? You claim it? Claim it, girl. Okay. So, basically, don't lie to yourself, you know, like that this is not something for you. Like, maybe, again, this is, like, maybe in with the reading before. I don't know. 6 of Cups. All right. 10 of Cups. So somebody from your, and my nose is getting all edgy now, somebody from your past might reach out to you with some type of offer. That's the gift. That's where this contract, okay, so somebody from your past. Okay, give me the 6 of Cups, please. 4 of Cups. Somebody you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been waiting for somebody to get out of a relationship or waiting, like, you might have known this person since you were kids, too. Waiting for somebody to get a divorce, waiting for somebody to, just waiting for somebody to come through and not really taking anybody else's offer unless it's this person. There's the Hangman, but now it's Hangman in reverse. Like, somebody you don't have to wait anymore. This person's not going to make you wait anymore. There's the 8 of Swords. See what this is doing? Like, you're holding everything back. Now this is like the opposite reading, you know, like you're waiting for this one offer, but now it's like you can't physically hang upside down anymore. You know, like you're going to fucking, your head is going to explode because there's so many things that you want to say that are being held back, you know, like you can't say these things because how can you say these things if you're not talking to this person, but you're waiting for them to talk to you. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you sent a message out to somebody from your past and it's been like a long time and you have not heard from them. It's a possibility that this person is now going to come through. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, because now they're single and ready to mingle, I just heard. All right, 9-9. 99, clickety click. That's clickety click 66. That's a magical number, 99. That's the mirror. Wheel of Fortune, something's changing. Karma. Ooh. You know, I feel like it's a possibility that you had somebody like taken away from you, you know, like you guys broke up over shitty circumstances. And then they go out with somebody else, you know, they go out with somebody else. They might have even had a fucking kid with somebody else. You might have had a kid with somebody else. This person is coming back. King of Pentacles. Yo, I'm telling you, this motherfucker, he has got his eye on you. Kicking ass. Actually, it'd be like this. Kicking ass and taking names. Okay? And this, whoever this King of Pentacles is something that you will defend. You will defend and honor that contract. Because it's a King of Pentacles. They're not fucking around. That guy's not fucking around. No. That's not a page. That's not a knight. This person's not fucking around. Look it. They're not fucking around. They make wise decisions. They make wise relationships. Okay? This is somebody that, like, if they have to fire somebody, you know, they do it over a casual dinner. They make sure that this person is taken care of, right? They give them a good fucking reference. This isn't somebody that breaks up with somebody, runs away, and goes and fucks somebody else. Okay? This is a good person. Maybe they were that kind of person maybe back then. They're not that kind of person now. They are very different. I like this. Look at that. Emperor. I'm telling you. They might have kids. And they're a good parent. Like, they're a good parent. They watch their kids. Like, they don't fuck around. This is the NFA crew. No fuck arounds. Don't fuck around. No fuck around. Page of Swords. They got something to say. Okay. Now. Oh, my nose is getting itchy. Oh, Spirit knows they've got something to say. Knight of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands. Okay. Justice. Okay. So there's the Tower. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about what they have to say to you. What they have to say to you is going to... Let me just say this. If you fucking hated this person, like if you have hate for them right now, okay, because however way this ended, okay, it could be 10, 15 fucking years, you still hate them. You're still like, fuck you. Like, what did you do? They have something to say about their mistakes because they made a lot of mistakes. Okay. Ooh, there's death right there. Scorpio energy. They made a lot of mistakes. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And their walls are up. Okay. But the thing is that 6 of Pentacles, the walls are not up with you. Okay. Maybe because they do know you. Right. So, like, they're going to trust that because they know you, they don't have to put their walls up. They can be honest with you. Okay, so Justice in reverse, like this might be somebody you divorced, literally. Okay, or you were engaged or something. Knight of Wands in reverse makes me feel like there is something that they feel like they want to come in and say, like if their heart was burning on fire, you know, like that would be like the music video where, you know, they're taking their clothes off in the rain because they're on fire. This person is so... Like, it's like, I don't know if I should laugh, cry, hug them, like drop to my knees. I don't know. This is like, whatever it is that they have to say. I mean, they've been holding out on this for, I feel like 8 years. I feel like this is 8 years. They figured this out 8 years ago that they made a mistake. And they're still sitting there going like, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Like, dude, it's been 8 years. And yet, I feel like you're still waiting for them. Like, yeah, okay, it's been 8 years, but I'm still waiting for you. Like, what the fuck? Where the hell have you been? So it's not like, you know, you might be angry at them for what they did, but you still love them, which is super weird. You're still waiting for them. 7 of Cups in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Remove those illusions. Remove those illusions, people. There is not just random hundreds and thousands of people to choose from out there. If you're being led to something, if you're being gravitationally pulled towards something, remove the illusion that you have to come running in on this fucking night of, you know, will and just give somebody everything. Like, no, bitch, start with a nice conversation, work your way in. Holy fuck, you ever heard of foreplay? I'll just fuck that shit, work it in a little bit. Jesus Christ. So this person is like really in their head. Like they've got too many things in their head. So what they kind of need to do is like, they need to start writing it down. And then once they get it all written down, they need to like put it into categories. And then once they put it into categories, they need to put it into, okay, talks. Okay, first talk, we're going to talk about this. The next talk, we're going to talk about this. Then the next talk, you know, should be the talk where I tell everything. Right? You really, oh my God, like, there's a lot here. Like, there's a lot of energy here. I'm just, and you can't tell by the way that I can't find too many words to describe it because there is so much energy. There's the 9 of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles. So somebody, I just wanted to pull the trigger. You know, I feel like as they expose what they need to say to you, I feel like a lot of anxiety is gonna be removed. This person might be like losing sleep because they feel like they have to write a fucking novel and tell you everything, you know? And it's like, dude, no, like you can just say it in baby steps, like, you know, just one thing at a time. Like, you know, like when you start a job, do you learn everything the first day? No. Okay? You like, especially if you're a fucking server, like your first day, you learn like the computer. Okay. And then the next day, like you might start going to the tables. Who knows how they train you, but you don't just, some places they do just throw you right in there and say, fuck, if you know how to serve. If you don't, you're fucking out of here. Other places, they do what's called training. Okay. This one place I worked, my God, I had to do a hostess shift. I had to do a bartending shift. I had to do a fucking prep shift. Okay, I had to do a fucking server shift. I couldn't believe it. I did like 5 or 6 shifts. I had to do a shift where I did a fucking test. Boston pizza for you. Okay, honestly, like fucking blow my head off. I mean, I made a fantastic money there, so that's okay. But like, you don't, like, nobody just throw you into something. You have to be trained. You have to, you know, like, because it's too much. It's too much. Somebody needs to realize it's too much. Okay, so as much as they are on the fucking verge of losing it because they feel they have to spill the beans on everything, okay, they need to recognize that whoever they're going to spill the beans to, you know, how many beans can you really eat? Like, without kind of starting to feel like you're going to fucking blow a gasket. So, like, beans come in small portions for a reason. They need to realize this. Okay, so if you are, if you find yourself going to talk to somebody or something like that, okay, and you know that you have a lot to say, because it's an analogy, okay? It doesn't have to be the fucking end of the world. You got a lot to say. Spirit is saying, like, tone it down. You don't need to say everything right away. You can, hint to a couple things, right? Get your point across, especially, you don't want to go fucking cock teasing or dicking around somewhere, where you're actually needed, but you don't really know if you want to be there, but you're like, maybe I'll just hang out for a while and see. Don't be obnoxious. Okay, that's what the universe is saying. Don't be obnoxious. But definitely work the foreplay for a while. Foreplay can be amazing if you fucking know what you're doing with it, okay? So, work the edges, work the corners, do what you gotta do, okay? Don't just throw it all in there, because trust me, it ain't gonna last long if you do. Okay. I do not want to read Ace of Swords. Woo! Hierophant, High Priest, fucking Aquarius. Honestly, like, this is a good connection. This is a good contract. It's not a game. It's not a joke. This is a good gift. Okay? So if you want it, take it. If you don't, not everything that gets offered to you do you have to feel obligated to take. Okay? Like, trust me. All right, I'm going to do one more reading and then I'm peacing out. 46, 47. I love that. It's getting a little bit uncomfortably hot in here, so. Oh my God, my nose won't stop itching, people. Gremlins, Poltergeist, It Follows. I feel like tonight, and whenever you're watching this, take it as it resonates. I feel like tonight we have a huge planet shift. Oh shit. Okay. We have a planet shift, Mars shifts in 31 minutes. This shift seals the fate of everything that just went down in the last 12 hours. Okay. My sister does the zodiac charts and stuff. So she has been charting the planets all fucking day. And at 7:26, Mars shifts, which completes something. It shifts 1 degree and it changes everything. Okay. So walk with me here. There's Witch on the bottom of the deck. Listen, I am not lying. Okay. So, the way that I see this, is with It Follows, you have had, a very negative attachment following you around for quite some time. Now, this particular entity was summoned to you by a witch. Oh my God, are you fucking serious? Look at this with the book. They went to fucking Chapters and got a book. Fucking losers. Oh my God, and the Blair Witch is right there. I can't lie, I tried. I know I like to say that a lot just for all you new people. Whitney Møøn doesn't lie. Ever. I think sometimes, like, spirits blowing things up a little bit, like, come on, calm down. And then I pull shit like this and go like, I don't fuck with spirit. Spirit doesn't fuck with me. Okay, if I'm onto something, I'm fucking onto it. And that's just the way it works. So, wow, okay. You have a little witch in your vicinity that summon a very dark energy around you, possibly a couple, okay? And these little fuckers, okay, have been following you around. I feel like terrorizing you in a sense where they get into the people around you to try to hurt you. They might get road ragers around you because these entities can jump into other people, and they'll jump into other people, and then those people will come and mess with you. Okay, so whatever this witch did, okay, she targeted you specifically, collective specifically, because of how strong you are. So they see something in you and it pisses them off because your strength is much more potent than their witchcraft book. Okay? So they're not getting into you the way that somebody actually clairvoyant could do magic. They don't know how to do that. Okay? So they are, whatever these entities are that they're listening to do stuff to you, these entities are lying to them. They're being played like a fucking fiddle, bitch, okay? And it's funny because these spirits, people think that they can fuck with ancient spirits, that they can go and send them to your door, all this shit. Spirits aren't dumb, okay? For one, you can't just summon them to go and do something for you. For what? Okay, they're not slaves. Okay, you want to give them something, you want to donate some of your time to them, you might get them actively participating in your life in some way, but you can't just go, hey, dark demon, go and fuck with this person and send them to your door. They're gonna fucking laugh at you while they're tripping you and fucking making you face plant to something. Okay, yeah, right, you go fuck with them. That's like telling a dog to go fetch on a hot day. Yeah, you go pick up the ball, you fucking idiot. I'm gonna sit right here, right? They're not just out to go and do stuff to people, okay? They're old as fuck. They're tired. They're angry. They don't want to be woken up by collective to go fucking do a bunch of tasks for them. Like, who the fuck? Oh my God. I know I feel like it's here. I feel like the demons are here that, like, let's see. I feel like the demons are here that they summon. They're just like, listen, like, we were gonna ever work for this fucking idiot. Like, we require sacrifice, bitch. They read some voodoo incantation and fucking called me out of a nice slumber. Oh no, this person is in so much trouble. Because it fucking changes tonight. They're furry little demons that they summon are all gonna turn into fucking gremlins and wreak havoc on their fucking life and their town and their family. Oh no. Alright, give me up, give it up, give it up. There we go. There they come. Furcus? Bilal. Oh, you fucking would. They would call Bilal. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh my God. Really? Really? You called him? You called him. Wow. I wonder what he said when you called him. There's AIM. Okay. I know there's more of you. Shax? All right, there we go. Keep coming. I know there's a couple more of you hiding. I know there was more of you. There you go. Bathin and Phoenix. All right. There you go. Elagos, Balim, and Paimon. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, so many demons. And all for nothing. Oh my God. People blow my mind. Just blow my mind. They're just sitting there writing all these demons down. I summon the demon to go to this person's door. Fuck them up. Like, what do you think? They're robots? Has somebody mistaken demons for robots? For programming robots? Like, I really think they have. Like, wow. Wow. You see why you just shouldn't open up some witchcraft book and just start releasing souls? Good God. Good God. This person is so tacky. It's all I can hear is just tacky. Tacky. So tacky. So gross. Like, that was your big plan? That was your motivation? Like, one day they just woke up and was like, oh my God, that's the idea. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to summon demons to their door. Like, who told you to do that? Like, oh my God. Idiots. Just fucking idiots. So thanks everybody for watching. Somebody brought an idiot to the table today. Holy fucking stupid ass people. Like, did they not learn? Because, like, I'm pretty sure the whole reason why we have movies is so then they can warn people to, like, not fuck around. And they're like, yeah, but I have a camera, so I'm going to fuck around. It's just so funny how, like, people can be one way, so immature, like violently immature, while other people can be so grounded and like, what is wrong with you? You know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how we're all so very, very different. Honestly, just blows my mind. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this, because I know I did. I hope it resonates. All right. Rock out with your cock out, everybody. As long as there are no children around. Or old people. Oh my God, I was sitting on a fucking patio the other day. I said fuck too loud. Okay, I'm sorry. I got excited about something. I was like, no fucking way. Tell me this old lady, this like 85-year-old, turns around, just glares at me. And then her husband goes, what are you looking at, honey? And she goes, oh, the dirty swearing behind our table. Like, why do they have to be like that? Like, oh, I'm sorry, is the stick still up your ass from 1931? Like, my God, release it, lady. Let it run. Probably hasn't had a fucking orgasm for 25 years. People need to loosen the load up, honestly, before you become this stiff-ass, overrun, I'm entitled, I've got something up my ass person. And like robot, you know, like robot. And then, or you think that you know, lost so much of your childhood that you party too much and you fucking die. Like, find a nice happy medium. That's how I feel. Find a nice happy medium in there somewhere, would you? My God, people and their energy. Okay. Word to your mothers. Have a fantastic evening. If you want to reach me, in the description box below. Come see me over on Instagram if you want to. And if not, I'll see ya hookers and hoes tomorrow, all right? Peace out. Be good.